Welcome everybody, welcome back to Church of the Redeemer. We can't wait to see you all this Sunday. Father Wilson and myself and the choir who have been here providing worship for you online. I can't wait to see our parishioners in person on Sunday morning and Saturday night going forward after this weekend. I want to walk you all through what to expect when you come to church this week. One of the first things you'll notice is there are a lot of people going to be outside of church. Those are our vestry members and our trained hosts that are going to bring you into church to facilitate safe social distancing and safe worship. One of the first things you'll see is there'll be a thermometer in use, and that thermometer is a thermal thermometer, no touch, where they just put it near your forehead and it buzzes and it tells you that you're 98.4 degrees. So those will be in use out here, and once you go through there, you'll be coming forward, hopefully with tickets in hand, but if you don't have your tickets, we'll have a printout of everybody who has registered. And you'll be meeting various hosts along your way who will all be masked and probably wearing gloves too. And as they come forward, they'll check you in, and then you'll come here, and somewhere in this area we're going to have a table set up with all the bulletins that have the entire worship service in the bulletin, so we don't need to use a hymnal or anything like that. You will take one bulletin, and when you take that bulletin, a host will meet you, and the host will escort you into the church. So let's head on to the church. Once you come into the main nave of the church, you'll notice it looks quite different. Several things to notice. First, you'll notice we'll have colored paper on the pews. Green means this is a seat that's available to sit in, and red means do not sit here. You'll also notice that every other pew is roped off with a rope. Ropes indicate that the pew is not open for seating. All of this is to maintain safe social distancing. Your hosts will escort you in, so don't worry. You don't have to decipher all of this. They'll do it for you. If you're a couple and you're coming to church and you want to worship together, you'll notice that there are 4 green sheets of paper. Your host will take those green sheets of paper, have you sit here, and then separate them so that another couple can sit on the other side of the pew, placing the 2 reds in the middle, indicating where people may and may not sit. We're doing all this, which seems awfully excessive, to ensure that everyone maintains the social distancing we need to maintain. On top of that, you'll notice on the floors, we have blue taped crosses. This is for when we receive communion. When you go forward to receive communion, we will be doing it single file, not 2 lines like we normally do. The single file line will be followed maintaining 6 feet social distance. You'll also notice that each cross is in an area where the pews may not be occupied to continue to keep safe social distancing. As we move forward, this last cross right here in the floor is where you will receive communion at the base of the chancel steps. The celebrant, who will be me this weekend, will come wearing a mask and administer the sacrament, dropping the sacrament into your outstretched hands with the words of administration, the body of Christ, the bread of heaven. After you receive the sacrament, you will follow the arrows, depending on what side of the church you've been sitting on, and go back to your seats via the side aisles. It is very important that even after church, we continue to maintain safe social distancing. So after you are dismissed from church, the hosts will facilitate safe exits through the chapel, the baptistry, and the front doors. We ask you to do all you can to maintain the 6-foot distance between your party and others. Once you go outside, do your best not to mingle or be too close together, but to head to your cars and go on with your day. We cannot wait to see you all this Sunday. We cannot wait to have people back in church. And we love you. God bless.